There is a stubbornness about me that never can bear to be frightened at the will of others. My courage always rises at every attempt to intimidate me. The person, be it gentleman or lady, who has not pleasure in a good novel, must be intolerably stupid. There is nothing I would not do for those who are really my friends. I have no notion of loving people by halves, it is not my nature. I declare after all there is no enjoyment like reading. How much sooner one tires of anything than of a book. When I have a house of my own, I shall be miserable if I have not an excellent library. A lady's imagination is very rapid, it jumps from admiration to love, from love to matrimony in a moment. In vain have I struggled. It will not do. My feelings will not be repressed. You must allow me to tell you how ardently I admire and love you. I do not want people to be very agreeable, as it saves me the trouble of liking them a great deal. The more I know of the world, the more I am convinced that I shall never see a man whom I can really love. I require so much. It is a truth universally acknowledged, that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife. There are few people whom I really love, and still fewer of whom I think well. The more I see of the world, the more am I dissatisfied with it, and every day confirms my belief of the inconsistency of all human characters, and of the little dependence that can be placed on the appearance of merit or sense. I cannot fix on the hour, or the spot, or the look, or the words, which laid the foundation. It is too long ago, I was in the middle before I knew that I had begun. Vanity and pride are different things, though the words are often used synonymously. A person may be proud without being vain. Pride relates more to our opinion of ourselves, vanity to what we would have others think of us. I could easily forgive his pride, if he had not mortified mine. There is nothing like staying at home, for real comfort. I must learn to be content with being happier than I deserve. The very first moment I beheld him, my heart was irrevocably gone. If I loved you less, I might be able to talk about it more. It isn't what we say, or think that defines us, but what we do. Silly things do cease to be silly, if they are done by sensible people in an impudent way. Laugh as much as you choose, but you will not laugh me out of my opinion. You are too generous to trifle with me. If your feelings are still what they were last April, tell me so at once. My affections and wishes are unchanged, but one word from you will silence me on this subject forever. Friendship is certainly the finest balm for the pangs of disappointed love. I have not the pleasure of understanding you. I may have lost my heart, but not my self-control. I am the happiest creature in the world, perhaps other people have said so before, but not one with such justice. I am happier even than Jane, she only smiles, I laugh. To be fond of dancing was a certain step towards falling in love. When I fall in love, it will be forever. My idea of good company is the company of clever, well-informed people, who have a great deal of conversation. That is what I call good company. You are mistaken, said he gently, that is not good company, that is the best. Give a girl an education, and introduce her properly into the world in 10 to 1, but she has the means of settling well, without further expense to anybody. For what do we live, but to make sport for our neighbors, and laugh at them in our turn? I always deserve the best treatment because I never put up with any other. You must learn, Some of my philosophy. Think only of the past as its remembrance gives you pleasure. I cannot make speeches, Emma. If I loved you less, I might be able to talk about it more. But you know what I am. You hear nothing but truth from me. I have blamed you, and lectured you, and you have borne it as no other woman in England would have borne it. Angry people are not always wise. I hate to hear you talk about all women as if they were fine ladies instead of rational creatures. None of us want to be in calm waters all our lives.